Hi, I'm Kimberly Faye Greenberg for BroadwayBlogspot.com. Today we're bringing you a special edition of Broadway Encores. We're right here at Radio City Music Hall for Cirque's new show, Zarkana. Now, I'm of course a little biased about the costumes. I thought they were absolutely gorgeous. Now, the thing about Zarkana is they make all their costumes for all the Cirque shows in a costume shop in Montreal. This year alone, in 2011, they will have produced over 20,000 costumes. So the costumes are made with each specific performer in mind. So, if let's say you're a trapeze artist, you have to make sure that your costume is going to flow with your acrobatic skills. So it doesn't get caught in the trapeze, or it doesn't cause you to fall, or it's too heavy, such things like that. And each costume is made specifically for every performer, even when there's a replacement. Now, that's quite a bit different from a Broadway show that we kind of focus on here a lot on BroadwayBlogspot.com. If you're in a Broadway show, all costumes are made for the original performer. All the replacement actors, those costumes are made to fit those replacement actors. Potentially, they could have a different costume made, but it will always look the same. So, whilst in the beginning, maybe in the rehearsals, they'll be thinking about the design of the costume for the way they move and flow, but it won't continue that way for the rest of the run. Also, what's really interesting is costumes for Broadway shows aren't just made in one shop for all the Broadway shows like Zarkana. There are so many different costume shops in New York City that make costumes for Broadway shows that they're hired out, and that so many, like 3 or 4 different costume shops could potentially make all the costumes for one Broadway show. Even more amazing is the LED screens that they use in Zarkana. It creates these beautiful pictures and characters and scenery that are just a feast for the eyes. Now, what's also amazing is that this piece of technology is not only used by Zarkana and in all the Cirque shows, but it's also used by Broadway. Such recent shows as Spider-Man use it to propel the action, to create the characters, and create the scenery. It's very much a new piece of technology that's taken over the theater world. I'm Kimberly Faye Greenberg. You've been watching BroadwayBlogspot.com, and we hope that you've enjoyed this up-close and personal look at Zarkana. We're playing right here in New York City at Radio City Music Hall.